delivering our college basketball bets. We're changing up the way that we're doing this. We're going to give, when we do the Tuesday shows, we're going to give out our bets for Wednesday in order to have a little bit of a carryover time for when these picks are out. So we're not delivering a pick an hour before. So there's actually a little bit of a shelf life here. Why did you write down 2 picks? We're just doing 1.
I swear to God, I thought you wrote down 2 picks. Oh, yeah. Let me get this one out of here.
In line. Yeah, take that out of there.
Get that one out.
Sean is 2-4 on college basketball bets.
That
Joe
can't be true.
3-3. Both your picks didn't hit last week. You know, it did hit is Miami of Ohio, what you clowned on. St. Peter's completely screwed me against Sacred Heart. Screw St. Peter's. They're now on my S list. I now don't like St. Peter's, despite them being a covering wagon. Stephen F. Austin keeps connecting for me, by the way, and I'm going to continue to bet on Stephen F. Austin. I've got a Stephen F. Austin bet tonight. I've got a Fresno State bet tonight because they're also a wagon. You got to grab these mid-major programs that nobody's talking about, Sean. You got to listen to me.
If I had any ability to do a Boston accent, we have our new show character, which is Stephen F. Boston, a dirtbag that just bets on mid-majors. He gets hammered off the balloons, man.
We didn't talk about the Boston trip, by the way. We won't. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole, but I'm just going to throw in there the people of the Sports Geek that were with me agree on this.
Yeah,
the amount of bars that were doing karaoke the night that we went out, very frigid night, was disturbing. It was every bar that we walked into was doing karaoke on a Saturday night. Is that a bit that I don't know?
I tell you what,
is that something I not? Did I not get the memo? That should be on my plane ticket. That should be on. Like, hey, warning!
You didn't want to go up there and sing and do some karaoke?
Warning! No, I don't. What's the one that they sing at the Red Sox games? Is
Sweet Caroline?
Sweet Caroline? Yeah. Is it just because of that everyone's like, oh, we want to sing everywhere we go?
Stephen F. Boston will be belting it out.
Yeah, probably after dishing out a Fresno State pick. All right, I'm going to give mine.
It ain't Boise. He better not be dishing out Boise because they will lose on short term. God, I had a terrible week. You know what? I don't even know why I opened this asking how is that possible.
Wait, who did you take?
So, I took Duke, Michigan, which plays in a week still. A week from now.
No. Who did you take? No, they play this Saturday. Who did you take yesterday that you and I were texting this morning? Did you take Iowa State?
Yeah, I took Iowa State.
I went 5-0 yesterday, so we're fired up with how we're doing right now. The bet that I am taking tomorrow night on Wednesday night, Arkansas versus Alabama. We're going to go Arkansas plus 4.5. Arkansas in their last 10, they are 6-4, while Alabama is 4-6. Arkansas is also on a 3-game cover streak as well as a 3-game winning streak against Auburn, LSU, and Mississippi State. Now, I'm a little wary because this game is on the road, but I think that Arkansas is going to be able to deliver a close battle. Not to mention the fact I feel as though Alabama could be pretty deflated coming up with them losing Charles Bediako. It hasn't been very long, but I do wonder coming in, and it's not like he was their best player, highest scorer.
Yeah.
But that situation still remains to be seen how it's going to affect them. I feel as though there's an opportunity here for Arkansas, their biggest challenge since losing him, to really, really test them.
Nice. I hope Arkansas loses by 30. Not because it's your pick, but because of the mega fade and on the showdown, the Saturday showdown at 8th Street, where I took Arkansas and they rooted me.
Just don't have awful bets.
Okay. You know what?
What awful bet are you taking?
That's sound advice, actually. I am taking St. John's. St. John's giving 10.5 versus Marquette. I actually took out the non-chalk pick for today, and I'm going right back to the chalk. I can't get enough. Please. Are you lining a baseball diamond? What are you doing that with? Chalk? I'll do that. I'll take over there. I will feed me that. Marquette, terrible this year, 8-17 and 1 against the spread. St. John's, not great. I'm not sitting here saying the Johnnies are on fire, but they're doing okay. 14-9-1 against the spread. They got some length. They play with their forwards a lot. I love it. Zuby Ejiofor, there we go, and Bryce Hopkins.
I think it's Ejiofor.
Ejiofor? God. Ejiofor and Hopkins are simultaneously the man when the one of them isn't being the man. So they got multiple dudes that can go and take over a game. Patino, defense forward. Marquette, they got nobody. Dead fish versus hot team in New York. And I think I'm ready to say there's some type of symbiotic relationship between the Knicks being good and St. John's being good, and there being a culture of basketball in the city that is reinvigorated. and makes both programs want to win. I think the St. John's is riding the Knicks high and vice versa. So 10.5 don't scare me.
By the way, we should go to, just a random side note, we should go to they don't have, St. John's doesn't have any like crazy exciting games coming up that are at Madison Square Garden. We should go to one of the Big East tournament games because we're right here. We should remember to do that. We can maybe do a little content around that, but that's a separate. Alonzo pointed out he was with us obviously on the trip. I think I'm allowed to say Alonzo's name. I think we did determine that I'm allowed to say his name. Alonzo, if I'm not, I apologize. Yeah. But he said no karaoke for Joe in Boston. He was all in on Bad Bunny, though. I was dancing to Bad Bunny, man, at the bar. The whole bar was popping when Bad Bunny came on. I was dancing to Bad Bunny. I like Bad Bunny. I listen to Bad Bunny sometimes. I put Bad Bunny on if I'm looking for a different vibe. If he comes on and I'm out at a bar, I'm getting juiced up. I don't like dancing at bars. He's the only guy that I will dance for, gladly.
This is... Okay.
My bet was hitting, too, when we were there, so I was also really excited.
Okay.
The Seahawks looked really good. What?
All right. I enjoy the musical stylings of Bad Bunny as well. I'm not a Bad Bunny hater.
You got nothing else to say?
People may think, looking at me, that I had some things to say on Facebook about him performing at the Super Bowl, but I did not. All right? So
we know you're listening to Kid Rock.
I was not tuning into the Kid Rock altcast. Did you see that? Get a truck and drink a beer and just fish my fish guy. I'm like, this is an insane.
It looked awfully bad vibes out of the Kid Rock one. Bad Bunny was an awesome performance. His performance was there. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. It was an awesome performance. It was really, really cool. And then also his music lineup was great. The appearances that happened during it. We're not here to talk about that.
Sure. You just wanted to announce to everybody that you were dancing to Bad Bunny.
Well, I had to pull up Alonzo's comment that he threw in here. Let's move on over to the NBA.